Good morning, friends. Deb and I have talked before about this feeling of all or nothing. And do you have to cut something out altogether, or can you have it in moderation? And we were looking at it as far as food today. And I said, for myself, I have to give myself a serving size of something. Because if I just have I don't care if it's good food. Like, hello, I could eat probably a pound of pasta myself. I don't know that I could, but but I might be able to, especially if I just kept eating without giving myself that 20-minute break to see how full I really am. Because that's the other thing. Like your body, it takes 20 minutes before it ever really registers of how much food you've eaten. So if you eat really fast, you can get a lot in before you actually start to feel full. And then that 20-minute hits and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't think I was even getting full. And now I feel like I've eaten a pound of spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
So just knowing that has been really helpful for me too, like slowing down, taking a break. But I have to give myself a serving size of something because I could probably really eat a lot in 20 minutes before I would realize I was full.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I
Yeah.
definitely eat more than I used to when I should be eating less now, but but I don't tend to overeat a ton. But we were talking earlier even about like for chips for me, there's no moderation. So I just don't have them in my house because even if I take a handful and roll up the bag and put them back, those chips are calling me and I'm going to go back. So I just know you know what? It's fine. I don't miss them a ton. So if I really want some, I'll get it. But we were talking about how even good food can be bad if you like overeat it. So like for me, I was thinking earlier, um, Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts. I could literally eat the whole bag,
Yep.
but I have forced myself to not do that. And Scott too. So we try to have leftovers because if between us we eat the bag.
Yep.
It's not so good, Nellie.
Yeah. It
And my
causes other issues.
bellies are like cramping and yeah, so I just know I can't eat a ton, but I really like them. I could like, and that's a good healthy food,
Exactly.
but I just can't do the whole bag.
Yeah.
And or even half the bag. So we try to have leftover. They're not as good the next day, but they're all right. We only usually have like, a little serving size left anyway between the two of us.
Yeah.
But if I eat that last little bit of it to get rid of it, it's not going to be pretty.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I get it. I can do that with broccoli as well. Like
Yep.
I love broccoli, cooked broccoli, raw broccoli, it doesn't matter. Um, I could definitely overeat that too.
Hmm.
I think I probably can just about overeat anything though. I really do. If I like it, I probably can overeat it just cause.
I
But
mean, I think that's true for most of us,
yeah,
especially if it's right in front of us. So, yeah. Yeah.
yeah. But I had to learn that with the vegetables because I don't necessarily have an issue with it. But as Deb and I were talking earlier, like when we eat more calories than our body is using, it's going to store it as fat no matter what. So it is really important, even when we're eating good food, to like watch how much we're having so it doesn't just have to be stored somewhere.
Hmm.
It's no fun. I don't like when it stores it. I don't like where it stores it. So
Yeah, it always stores it in the belly.
always
Why? I don't need it in the belly.
store it in
Oh,
my
well.
wrist. Yeah, my wrist
Huh.
is very small. I could store it.
Big toe.
All right, friends. We hope you're doing really well today. Do you have a thought on all or nothing? We would love to know what you think. Can you do things in moderation, or do you feel like you need to kind of cut it out? And we just, again, if you don't want to share it publicly, we totally get that. But we love when we have conversations with you and you tell us what you're doing, and then we can share it in the community without saying, hey, this one said that, or without your name being attached to it, because we know when you share on social media sometimes it's not what you want to do, and we get that. So but we do appreciate the feedback. So
Very much.
all right, everybody. Thanks for being here, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.